Hey YouTube, this is Lithium017 bringing my next oddities video, my Super Mario collection of figurines. Now when I first buy these, they always came in packaging that looks something like this. I think it's Japanese text obviously. It says Nintendo Prize Collection Series, Super Mario here, Super Mario Characters Figure Collection 3. So that's the specific set that I got most of my figures for. On the back it says something like that. It has a 7 up here, which is probably usable for children over the age of 7, so they don't swallow any small parts. They do have moving limbs. This one is Toadstool. So normally when I first get it, it is stapled at the top into this cardboard. And then let me just remove Toadstool from the original wrapper. So there's a bag there, and then he comes in another bag usually. You pull him out. And this is what this one looks like. It's really hard to tell because I don't have my HD camera yet, but his head moves back and forth, and his arms move up and down. His feet do not move in this case. Every character has different movable objects. This one is from 2009. There was some released in 2007, there was some released in 2009. So they all stand, and you can put them in their own little forms. I'm not sure if these are all authentic because the price was very inexpensive. Normally for authentic figures they would be much, much more. It does say Nintendo at the bottom. It does have the copyright symbol, and it says BP 2009 China. So these are made in China, I guess, but it might be Japanese text. I cannot tell. I'm not sure if they are authentic, but originally I had purchased a set of 12 for a very low price. And the 12 were here. Toad, Toadette, a pink Yoshi, yellow, green, which is the original one, obviously everyone loves, blue, red, Fire Mario, Fire Luigi, regular Mario, regular Luigi, and a Goomba. So I bought those 12 just for 40 bucks, $40 US, and that was including shipping. So because of the low cost, I'm not sure. I do not think these are authentic, but when I show my collection, I think it's really neat to have some sort of figurines like these, and these look as close to authentic, especially for the price. I wasn't looking to get something real. I was just looking to get something, you know, cheap and make my collection look kind of neat. Right now, if you look over at that shelf, it looks kind of barren, just a lot of games, but you throw a few of these on the shelves and it looks kind of really neat. So that's a great suggestion to use them. So here's Mario. Mario's arms move, and that is it, just for this particular character. Luigi has a few more things that move. Well, just his head, I guess. His head goes back and forth as well as his arms. So I bought that set of 12 for only $40, which was probably, you know, $3.50 each, but shipping was free. Just give you a little look at them there. And then I also decided to buy a few more that are in the background here. And I bought these just to kind of keep going with the set when I saw a cool one. Most of them I bought for $5 each. So Toadstool, a red Paratroopa, so he's got a red shell and boots, and then a green Paratroopa, so he's just got green. A Hammer Bros, and this one looks a little bit off, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. The back shell looks great, and the helmet looks really cool with some holes and everything, but his face looks a little bit weird in my opinion. I got a Donkey Kong, which looks absolutely great. I think this one was $6 or $7. It was a little bit more. He does have brush strokes to make it look like he has some hair, I guess. And his feet look quite cool. His tie is, I guess, removable, but it moves on its own. It slides around. Very cool Donkey Kong. You can move his arms and his legs, put him, you know, in the classic Donkey Kong pose where he's hammering the ground. So I really like DK. He was well done. Wario looks very realistic as well. Giant nose, great big arms, great big belly, green feet. He looks great. The back of him looks a little bit weird. So as I was mentioning, this one looks a little bit odd. There is a Wario, but it looks extremely odd, and there's a Bowser that looks terrible. So I don't think I'm ever going to get those as part of this set, which is why I was led to believe maybe these are not authentic, but they still look great. So I might get a Bowser eventually if I find one that's this kind of set. These are roughly 3 to 5 inches tall each. They don't weigh very much. They're light. They are plastic as well. They're really rough. They're really hard, so it won't indent. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask. I think this is a really cool set to have. My Super Mario figure collection. Have a great day, guys.